think of a chameleon, what's the first thing that comes to mind? For almost everyone, it's that incredible ability to vanish into the background. A green chameleon on a green leaf. A brown one on a tree branch. We've all seen the pictures, but what if I told you that the reason you think they do this is completely wrong? The story we all know is simple. Chameleons change their color to camouflage themselves from predators or to sneak up on their prey. It makes perfect sense. It's a simple, elegant explanation for a stunning feature of the natural world. Our brains love simple stories like this. We see a chameleon blending in, and our mind clicks. Case closed. The evidence seems obvious, so we accept the conclusion without a second thought. But this simple story, the one we've accepted as fact for decades, is actually a myth. The real reason is far stranger and much more amazing. Let's start by poking a hole in the camouflage theory. While chameleons can blend in, they're often not very good at it. Scientists have observed that their color changes don't always match their surroundings very well. Sometimes they stand out just as much as they blend in. So if it's not primarily for hiding, what else is going on? The first clue comes when you watch two chameleons interact. When a male chameleon sees a rival, he doesn't try to hide. He does the opposite. He explodes into the brightest, most vibrant colors imaginable. He'll flash brilliant reds, yellows, and blues. This isn't camouflage. This is a billboard. He's shouting, "I'm strong, and this is my territory." A female chameleon might respond with her own set of colors, indicating whether she is receptive or wants to be left alone. It's a silent, colorful conversation. They aren't hiding from the world. They are talking to each other. Their skin is a language. Temperature also plays a huge role. On a cool morning, a chameleon might turn a dark, dull color. This isn't to blend in with morning shadows. Darker colors are better at absorbing heat from the sun. It's a living solar panel. Once it's warmed up, it might switch to a lighter color to reflect sunlight and avoid overheating. It's a personal thermostat, so we have communication and temperature regulation. But how do they actually do it? It's not like they have bags of paint under their skin. For a long time, scientists thought chameleons worked like octopuses by stretching and shrinking pigment sacs called chromatophores. That was another simple story. And it was also wrong. The real mechanism is something out of science fiction. Beneath their top layer of skin, chameleons have a special layer of cells called iridophores. Inside these cells are microscopic, perfectly arranged nanocrystals. Think of them like tiny shimmering jewels. These crystals are made of a substance called guanine, and how they are arranged is the secret to everything. When a chameleon is calm, the crystals in its iridophore cells are packed closely together in a dense, orderly grid. This specific grid structure reflects blue light particularly well. The chameleon has another layer of yellow pigments on top. When that reflected blue light passes through the yellow pigment, what color do you see? Green. This is the chameleon's default relaxed state. Green, not because it's on a leaf, but because its skin crystals are calm. But when the chameleon gets excited or angry or sees another chameleon, something incredible happens. It flexes its skin. This isn't a big, visible movement. It's a micro adjustment that changes the spacing of those nanocrystals. As the crystals move farther apart, the grid expands. A wider grid reflects longer wavelengths of light, so the light being reflected is no longer just blue. It's now yellow, orange, or red. This is how a calm green chameleon can instantly flash brilliant red. It's not adding new color. It's retuning its crystals to change which color of light bounces back. It's a process called structural coloration. The color comes not from pigment, but from physics. From the very structure of the material itself. They are actively and precisely controlling how light itself reflects off their body. It is a level of control that seems almost impossible. So what does this tell us about our own thinking? We easily accepted a simple story about camouflage because it was easy and it made sense. Truth wasn't about hiding. It was a complex and beautiful system of communication. The chameleon wasn't trying to be invisible. It was trying to be understood. The key insight here is that our minds are built to prefer simple, functional answers over complex, mechanical ones. We ask why it does something, not how it works. For camouflage is a why answer. It's a purpose. By tuning nanocrystals in iridophore cells is a how answer. It's a mechanism. The mechanism reveals a truth that the purpose completely hid. The real story isn't about blending in. It's about standing out. Here is the tool this gives you. The next time you are faced with a simple, satisfying explanation for something, pause and ask a different question. Instead of just asking why, also ask how. How does that actually work? What is the hidden mechanism that makes it possible? Because often, the most amazing discoveries aren't in the reasons things happen, but in the incredible way they are made to happen at all.